Okay, my name is Dean from Sponsor Is Travels. I just want to make this video so that you can understand how our partial work visa sponsorship works and how we can help you to relocate abroad through the work route. On our partial work visa sponsorship, we can help you to secure a job, help you to process your work visa, help you to travel abroad, sponsor you if you qualify for our sponsorship. So in this video, I will explain to you in detail how it works, how you can get started, the requirement, processes, qualifications, the processing time, total package, available countries, the available jobs, how you can get qualified. But before then, let me introduce who we are actually. As I mentioned, my name is Dean from Sponsor Is Travel. Sponsor Is Travel is an international recruitment company, but we are not an agent or a traveling agency. We are a recruitment company, and we actually focus on helping candidates to move abroad through the work route. And also we offer sponsorship, half sponsorship, and also non-sponsorship. So you can sponsor yourself, we secure a job for you, secure a work visa, then you move abroad, pay your flight ticket, accommodation, and airport pickup. And also, we can also get a job for you under the half sponsorship. We'll get a job for you, provide a secure work visa, then we sponsor you. The sponsorship covers the flight ticket, accommodation, and airport pickup. So when you get abroad and start working, you repay us in months, in 12 months. I will explain to you in detail. Sponsor Is Travel has branches in different countries. We have offices here in Lagos, Nigeria. This is our office. Also, we have also another branch office in Canada. This is our Canada office, in UK and the US. So we partner with different recruitment companies abroad to make sure that you can be able to fulfill, to secure a job, process work visa, and sponsor candidates. So we're available in different these 4 countries. Also, I just want to give you a background of our partners. I introduce you to some of our partners. Let me play some videos for some of the meetings we've had and discussions so that you understand what we have been doing and what we do and people we are working with. Okay, just take your time and sit down and watch some of these videos. These are partners from Canada, from Australia and New Zealand and other countries. Also, watch.
Okay, good afternoon once again from here. My name is Loveth, and well, if it's been a while since we've been on this process, just as my colleague has briefly explained, we are just here to know the information from your own end in order to make this, I would say, collaboration.
I want to thank JP for oversee this with JP. I would like to tell you, and I know Paul is going to speak at the end, but Paul and myself and one other, we set this company up we started this in 2010. And we've built a really solid reputation in Canada to help candidates have a better life here. And we are always looking for good talent, and we're always looking for reputable agencies to work with us. We have a big demand for skilled trades. We have, a lot of times people are reaching out to us with candidates we don't need. We're looking for specialized skills and specialized needs. And of course, we do have a very stringent process on how we operate. This business is regulated in Canada. So
wherever you are, Happy New Year. Served in my last term as Minister of Immigration for Newfoundland and Labrador, and actually implemented the immigration strategy for the province. And other parts of Canada are still utilizing that strategy that we put in place as a government 15 years ago. The other important thing to note is that the reason why we did that as a government, when I was in government, is that with a low birth rate and an aging population, it was before, but very simply, we had the statistics of Canada and the growth of the population, and you couple that with a low birth rate and an aging population, it was simple math to think that immigration is the answer for Canada, which it is, and I still believe it today, and it's proving right across the country. Look, it's very simple. We're an aging population, low birth rate, and the good news is that the economic developments happening for the next decade in hydroelectric dams and mining, especially in skilled trades, is going to be a major need for Canada. Whatever the changes there are by governments, federally and provincially, and there are changes, but that's a lot of political maneuver. Labrador, Atlantic Canada, all of Canada will need workers, will need immigration.
The thing is that we are struggling right now because we need a lot of candidates within automotive industry, truck and bus mechanic, auto body technician, spray painter, automotive mechanic.
Okay, that's one of our Canadian partners we are working with. If you listen to the video, you see that they need candidates in different construction, ski trades, and all of that, head cares, and all of that. So I just want to also introduce you to our one of our recruitment partners companies in New Zealand and Australia.
I'll just give you a brief of what we do.
Okay.
We are a recruitment company, and our main focus is just two countries right now. It's New Zealand and Australia.
Okay.
And we are operating from two countries. We only focus on trade workers. So, example, occupations like mechanics, painters, carpenters, construction workers, so and so. And for Australia, we are only doing one type of visa, that's a work visa under 482 category. Opinion, as you said, being open about it and giving the people a precise timeline, when it's happening and what next. That's a very good approach to be.
Yes.
If I say, because I can confidently give you around 50 vacancies a month, minimum, I would say. That's the capacity or the frequency we get. If I give you 50, let's say out of 50, I need 20 people from Nigeria. Is that something you can provide? And see how we can expand your presence in Nigeria and also other neighboring African countries. What I would do, the best would be I will share the vacancies that I have right now that I need to fill urgently.
Yeah.
Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah.
I will send you the little requirements as well, what they generally need to have once you send the CV, our CV.
Yeah.
Jobs we are really in need of right now after this meeting. Because I've never been to an African country, I would love to visit, and maybe I can start it with Nigeria, because I'll be meeting the other directors as well after the meeting.
Yeah.
And then we would really like to have the presence just to see what the environment in Nigeria is like. And
Okay, that's one of our partners from Australia and New Zealand. They cover Australia and New Zealand. They see the different jobs that they mentioned they need and all of that. They were present during our work visa partial sponsorship conference that was held early this year. So that is some of the things. Also, let me even introduce you to another of our partners, just to give you an overview of our presence.
About the new home care worker immigration pilots, and that would be discussed by our RCIC. This program will open on March 31st. The floor to Poonam. She will discuss more about this pathway. Thank you.
So the eligibility criteria that is set by IRCC, there are two main streams for this program. Should have a minimum of 6 months of recent work experience in the home care field or the related training or education. The work experience should be in one of the following areas, such as company profile, which means the organization details.
In your old child who would need 24/7 from a home health support worker or PCA under a different workers will be permanent resident. They are free to move and they have the mobility rights. So Poonam, this would really be.
So I believe
Okay, that's another for our partners in Canada. Also, that's the one we are discussing about, Canada Caregiver PR on arrival. For those who are interested in healthcare, also we know help candidates to secure job on healthcare, construction, trades, and all of that. Okay, this is our conference.
Welcome to the Jobs Abroad.
So this is our Jobs Abroad and Work Visa Partial Sponsorship Conference held early this year, where our partners were available during the event, and this was featured on The Guardian, the the Vanguard, and all of the other newspapers nationwide and partners were. Just take a look.
Abroad and Work Visa Partial Sponsorship Conference, held at the prestigious Oriental Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos, on the 1st of March, 2025. This groundbreaking event brought together job seekers, industry experts, and international recruitment partners in a powerful, career-transforming gathering. The excitement was palpable from the very beginning as eager participants arrived, ready to take the next big step towards securing overseas employment. As the event commenced, Sponsorees Travels, the proud host of this remarkable recruitment partner from Australia, specializing in placing Nigerian professionals in Australia and New Zealand, they provided invaluable information on skilled employment pathways, visa options, and how candidates could start their journey today.
As you said, there are cabinet makers, wall plasterers, carpenters, any sorts of construction trade sector workers. We are mainly looking for cabinet makers, carpenters, construction sector workers like wall plasterers, bricklayers, masons. And then the third one is the trade sector, mainly welders, fabricators, security equipment technicians, landscapers, etc. You can talk to the team at Sponsorees Travels. They will give you the entire list of occupation that's available. All right, completed CV, and then send it to the team at Sponsorees Travels, and they will help you with the rest of the process. And if you have any questions, it's the time to ask me now. I'm happy to answer any of the questions that you have.
Next, our renowned Canadian recruitment partner took the stage. With strong ties to Canadian employers, they explained the structured recruitment process that ensures smooth job placements for international candidates. Their expertise reunited and achievable.
Great. First off, I would like to, good morning, Nigeria. Can you hear me okay? Wave a hand if you can, please. Great. First off, I would like to thank the organizers for the invitation to join you from Canada this morning. So I'm looking at the room and I can see you're all so young, and I am joining you, and it is 7 a.m. my time in Canada. So we work under permanent residency programs. So we've built a strong reputation, and I've helped hundreds of Nigerians. This opportunity presented itself because we've been looking in skilled trades. And Canada's growth industry now, due to a boom in housing and construction, we need workers in welding, carpentry, sheet metal, automotive mechanic, diesel mechanics, looking for specialized Volvo and different kinds of engine repairs. Many of you may have heard that right now Canada is launching a new program for caregivers in the healthcare sector. In Canada right now, the demand is in healthcare. Pharmacists, paramedics, anything related to healthcare where the opportunities exist. But that's our job. We're here to find a pathway and help you prepare your file and help you get that interview and help you obtain success in that interview if that's your dream. And I know, looking at the room, I see various diversified backgrounds, and I think you're here today because you're looking to hear from people and organizations like mine that have the capacity to help you fulfill that. But there are steps and requirements of,
Beyond the presentations, the atmosphere was filled with guidance. Several individuals began further reinforced the credibility. Attendees got real-time answers to their pressing questions.
My name is Bishop. I came right away from the States. This sponsor is a place I found right from last year. I've been with them last year, August. I went for their assessment last year, which I passed for form. Help me down. So, but since I've been with them, I know very well that they are real. Let no one deceive you. Don't go out
Okay, what I just showed you just a brief overview of some of our international partners and what we are doing. That to tell you that we are partnering with recruitment companies and abroad international companies, and help us to secure. And there are different jobs we can help you to secure. We can help you to secure jobs in the agricultural sector, help you secure jobs in the construction, healthcare. If you're into healthcare, we can help you to secure job. If you go into agriculture, different types of jobs. Go into manufacturing, different type of logistics, education, skill trade, and construction. We can help you to secure jobs. So the question now is, how does our work visa partial sponsorship works? If you want to begin, how do you begin? What are the requirements? Haven't get to know us briefly. The way it works is this: as I mentioned before, there are 3 stages for our processing. For our process, which is we help you to secure a job, we help you to process work visa, and we help you to sponsor you abroad if you are qualified for our sponsorship. We are an international recruitment company. We are not an agent. We are not a traveling agent. So we don't just come to process visa for me and process visa. We don't. What we do is secure job, use the job offer we secure to process a visa, work visa, and then provide a sponsorship if you qualify for that. If you need our sponsorship, which has its requirement, which I'm going to provide for you. But before then, we have countries that we provide sponsorship for, or we can secure job for you. Not just all countries. Some people, okay, I want to travel to this country, to this country. No, that's not how we work. We have a list of countries here. We have 3 countries currently, and we also update these countries, so we can have more or lesser, depends on the immigration status of those countries and as it goes. So currently now we have 3 countries: Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. So these are the countries that we have strong with. We can provide job for you, and process work visa, and provide a sponsorship when you qualify for the sponsorship. Also on this, we also the sponsorship benefits, where you have work permit to take care of your flight. So as I mentioned before, the processes is of 3 stages: help you to secure a job, and also help you to process the work visa. Then if you qualify for the sponsorship covers your flights, your airport pickup, and accommodation. Those are the 3 things our sponsorship covers, which means when we help you to secure a job, then we use the job offer to process a work visa, right? When we get a work visa, the next thing is your travel. Then we provide a sponsorship. The sponsorship covers your flight ticket, airport pickup, and accommodation. And when you get abroad, you start working, you begin to repeat us in that manner. And I'll provide further details on that. So as you follow this video to the end, we have some of the visas are 3 to 4 years work visas. Our processing time is around 4 to 8 months. That is the time it takes us from the time you made the time we begin the process, the job offer, down to the visa, down to your travel, 4 to 8 months. And the age requirement runs from 18 to 55 years. So if you are above 55 years, that means you are not qualified. We're looking at the requirement now. The requirement one is that you have to qualify for this. You must be able to travel to any of these 3 countries before we can sponsor you. So if you don't want to travel to any of these countries, it means that we cannot sponsor you, or we cannot process work visa for you, right? Either under sponsorship or not sponsorship, it has to be within these 3 countries for now. But we keep updating this. So whenever you're watching this video, I will advise you ask us to send you the link to this page so that you know the current country we have, or you ask us for the correct country we have, so that you will know the updated countries, right? The other thing is gender. For the gender, male or female, the total package is 9 million naira. The 9 million naira covers your job offer, your work visa, and the sponsorship. So on that 9 million with the total package, the 2 million naira covers your job offer. 1 million covers the job offer. The next 1 million covers the work visa. right? From the 9 million, remains 7 million. The 7 million is what we provide for the half sponsorship. So from the 9 million in total package, you will spend 2 million at a maximum 2 million, right? And that 2 million covers the job offer and the work visa. And the remaining 7 million is the sponsorship package, which we use to sponsor you, provide your flight ticket, accommodation, and the port pickup. So when you get abroad, you now repay us, right? And you repay us in 12 months. I will explain further on that. But we do not accept initial deposit of 2 million. So if you qualify, you are not paying 2 million to us. You're not sending that money to us. That money is paid in very big instrumental, right? In instrumental, as you look at it here, say Sponsor East Travel does not accept initial deposit. Payment is done service by service. I will explain how service by service and how much you can begin with your processing with, right? Even if you begin your process, it's possible that you not pay up to this 2 million, as I will explain. So the reform policy, yes, we have a reform policy. We provide Sponsor East Travel provide a refund for any service we did not provide. So either work visa or the job offer, any service we don't provide, we provide your full refund, 100%, right? And as I mentioned before, to qualify for a half work visa sponsorship, you need to first of all go through this page. You'll be able to meet the requirement for this job. There are a list of jobs here, which I show you here. Available jobs we can help you to provide. So when you want us to sponsor, you need the link to this page so that you can come here and check the jobs we have. These are the jobs we can help you to provide, right? You go through the list of these jobs and see the one you can handle. This under agriculture and general jobs, these are the list of jobs we have here. Under healthcare and caregiver jobs, these are the ones we have. Under manufacturing jobs, these are the jobs we have. Under logistics, these are the jobs we have, right? Under education, this is the one we have. Under skilled trades and construction jobs, these are the ones we have, right? So when you come here, you have to go through each of these jobs to see the one you can handle. And if the job you can handle are not in the list, it means that we cannot sponsor you, cannot support you, cannot secure job for you. So it has to be from this list. And by the time you are watching this video, it's possible we have updated the list. So you need to get the link to check the updated of these jobs, right? And when you do that, you need to now book an appointment, fill a form. You have to fill this form, right? When you fill this form, see it, work visa half sponsorship office assessment booking form. You need to fill this form. After filling this form, you choose the day you'll be visiting our office. We have office visiting day for assessment. This is the form. You fill this form from beginning to the end, right? This is where you choose the date you want to visit our office, right? And when you visit our office, there are two things that happen there in our office, right? We assess you for, look at it here. It said, you are not required to make any payment until you book an appointment and visited our office for a free assessment. So you are not asking you to make payments when you watch this video, and you are not asking you to fill the form to book your assessment, to visit our office to make payment. No, you visit our office for you to be qualified, because that's a requirement. So when you visit our office, we're going to assess you in two areas. We're going to assess you, evaluate your skills regarding the jobs you claim you can do. Remember, as you're filling the form, you're going to choose any of these jobs or some of these jobs as the jobs you can handle. And we don't know if you can handle those jobs. We have to evaluate you, ask you questions, provide some details. We're going to provide us with some details that shows that you can handle that job, right? And also we're going to also determine if you qualify for our half sponsorship, because not just everybody has said, okay, I can do this job, I can do that, I can do it, because these recruitment companies and international partners we're having and employers we're working with, they need candidates that have skill, that meet the requirements, the candidates that have done the job before, right? So we have to pre-screen you. You have to make sure that you have the skill that our employers and the recruitment companies are looking for before we can even begin to provide support on. If you are not meeting the requirement during the assessment, if you don't meet the requirement, that's where we end the discussion. The assessment, the visitor office will, after assessing you, then our board of directors, sponsor is board of directors, will have to look at your assessment and determine whether they will sponsor you or not, or whether our company will continue to provide will secure job offer for you or not. Even though you're going for half sponsorship or you're sponsoring yourself, we have to evaluate you to know if you have the skill that our employers or recruitment partners are looking for. Right after the assessment, they will send the assessment result in your email, and showing the assessment result will show you that you qualified or not. So it's after you have qualified then that you can now go ahead to make payment. So there's no payment making before coming for our office for assessment. Although you can book an online assessment, if you cannot visit our office, you can book an online assessment. If you're booking an online assessment, there's payment required for that, because we discourage online assessment. We want to see you. We want you to come and know us better. We want you to visit our office. We want you to ask us, understand more of what we do. At least when you visit our office, you can come with your lawyer, you can come with a friend, you can come with a family member. Feel free and come. And at the end, you'll be able to make decision either you want to work with us or not. And you're not coming to make payment. And at the same time, when you come, we assess you. After assessing you, we know if you're the kind of person that will sponsor, because it's not just anybody we see online and we just sponsor them. You have to qualify either for the skill. If you're not qualified for the skill, even though you have your money, we will not even provide a secure job offer for you, even though you're going for non-sponsorship. If you don't have the skill that we are looking for, we will not even begin to process a job for you. If for sponsorship, even though you have your money, we will not sponsor you if you don't qualify for the skill and qualify for the half work visa sponsorship program, because we have our rules, and our rules are stringent, are tight, so we have to qualify. So that is how it is right here. And the assessment is free in our office, so it's a free assessment. You're not paying any money. But if you're booking online assessment, you pay money, 29,300 for online assessment, right? And when you qualify for the assessment, we begin your job offer process, and that is the first thing. And as I mentioned before, the sponsorship is 7 million naira. Sponsor is travel provider money, 7 million as a loan, as a sponsorship package to help cover your flight ticket, airport pickup, and accommodation, and you repay in 12 months, right? So what it means is the total package is 9 million. Then your payment covers the job offer. Job offer is 1 million, and the other money, 1 million, covers the work visa, right? From the 7 million now, our company Sponsor Is Travel provides that, which covers your flight ticket and flight ticket, airport pickup, and accommodation. You repay in 12 months, and that 12 months will require that you provide us with collateral. If you don't have collateral, you provide us with a guarantor that has collateral, and that collateral is needed only when visa and the job offer has been provided, when we want to book the flight ticket. So we're not asking you to provide collateral right now. Collateral is only needed when we have secured a job offer, we have processed the work visa. Now we want to book the flight ticket, we want to spend the money, the 7 million naira to book the flight, accommodation, airport pickup. We now talk about collateral to make sure that the money is secured, right? So that is how that goes. Now, when we have begin, how does the money spent? As I mentioned before, Sponsor Is Travel do not accept initial deposit. We don't accept initial deposit. The money is paid in installment, right? It is here. The money is paid in an installment, one after another, service by service. And here, if you go down, you see the services that are involved in job offer processing. We have our step-by-step job offer application processes. We have step 1, where we have 101 career section. I'll talk about, because to secure a job for you, as you listen to our recruitment partners abroad, international partners abroad, you see that there are processes that are involved, there are requirements. It mentioned about CV. First of all, we have to have this session, 101 career section, specifically for you to understand your skill, your qualification, the kind of job you can do, your preferences, what you have you traveled abroad before, which kind of which experience do you have, what are the certificates do you have, what are the qualifications you have. It is when we understand these things about you, we can now get a job that actually matches your requirement and from the country that work for you, right? That's the second thing we do. On the job application, job offer processing, we have 9 stages. The step 1 is 101 career session. The step 2 is job search and matching. Then when we get the job that matches your preferences, we move on to create a CV, because our recruitment partners and employers want to see you. They want to get to know you, because we meet them and say, okay, we have a candidate that have this skill and requirement, that have done this and done that. They want to see you, want to get to know you, and which we create a CV here, right? We create a CV, a professional CV that will match the job that they have, you're looking for. Also, we create a cover letter here, right? We're going to create a cover letter. Then we submit the application to them. We send them the application. From there, we do what we call application follow-up, interview support, because the employer wants to know if you can do the job, because this is a job process. It's not a visitor's visa, right? It's a job process. The employer who wants to employ you want to be sure that he can do the job, want to be sure that you have done the job before. He want to interview you or assess you, right, to be sure that you have done this before, and you have to prove to him that you have done this. So he may call you for an assessment. Also, we prepare you beforehand, tell you what the employer would like to ask you and all of this information. So it's a very simple thing. As far as you have done the job before, it's easy. Just like when people ask, someone asking your name, you know your name. So that's how easy to pass the interview. Then we do the interview follow-up, and boom, you secure the job. That's how it goes. Here we are past 9 steps. We have 9 steps followed to secure a job, and that is how the payment is made. So the 1 million naira that go for the job offer, from the 2 million I mentioned that you are going to pay, right? The 1 million go for job offer, and you don't deposit that money with us. The money is paid in installment. If you look at those things I mentioned now, 101 career section, job search and matching, professional CV, cover letter creation, job application submission, job follow-up, interview support, interview follow-up, and job securement. This is how the money is spent. So gradual, the money still, you keep the money with you, and you pay an installment, service by service. So you don't need to have the feeling of risking your money with us and all of that. After you deliver the service, you pay the next one. You deliver the service, you pay the next one. You deliver the service, you pay the next one. Gradual, which means the first money you're paying to begin your service is as minimum as 100,000 naira from what we have here. Although this can change. So anytime you're watching this video, make sure you get the link of this page to know how much it is currently. Because when you're watching this video, it's possible that we have updated this page with list of different jobs, different countries, and different costs, like that. So if we have gotten a job offer here, we will pass this process now from beginning to the end, to the 9th stage. Job offer is secured with 1 million naira. The next 1 million, right, is go for the work visa. On the work visa, you still keep your money. The next 1 million, you still keep it. So you pay directly with the, so here you provide us with these documents. They provide us with international passport. Job offer is what we already secured there. We already have job offer. You know, you are work before. We need the work proof of work experience, recommendation letter, your certificate, educational certificate. Already have the CV, proof of English, statement of account. Just, you know, any statement of account, police report, marriage certificate if you're married, birth certificate, passport photo, travel visa copies if you have traveled before. But you have not traveled before, that is okay. What you have here, it depends on the job that you are going for, right? Depends on the job you are going for, depends on what will be required from the list, right? It depends on the job you're going for, determines what will be required. For instance, here, but there are some things that are compulsory here. Your international passport is compulsory here. Your certificate is compulsory here. CV is compulsory here. Medical report, police report. If you are married, you have to provide your marriage certificate, you know, birth certificate. And for Canada, those going for Canada, you need to pay the Canadian biometric fee, because in Canada you have to do biometric and pay visa fee. Do you understand? For Canada, and you're paying directly to the immigration, right? So that 1 million you're holding, you are not giving us the money. If you check online now, I want you to search online now. You see that the Canada biometric fee is 85 Canadian dollars. If you convert it to Naira, it gives you around 90,000, right? And the Canada work visa fee is 155 Canadian dollars. If you convert it to Naira, it will give you around 181,000 Naira, right? If you're going for Australia, the same thing, you do this and convert that. New Zealand also do this and convert that. And this is the service charge. So for those who are only need a job offer and a work visa, right? A job offer and a work visa. If you're looking at it now, what the payment you'll be making is something of this nature, which is around 1,472,000, right? It's not even up to 1.5, up to that. With this money now, you have secured a job offer and a work visa, right? And you'll be paying this money direct to the immigration and other necessary things, and provide us with the documents, right? So if you now need a sponsorship, if you want us to sponsor you, that's where our sponsorship comes in. Here, when you have secured a job offer and you have your work visa with you, the next thing is to travel. And we will now book a flight ticket, accommodation, and airport pickup. And that's what our sponsorship covers, which I said before, you must qualify by visiting our office. We assess you to make sure that you are the type of person we like to sponsor. So you're the type of person we know that will repay us, and other things we would like to know from you, right? You provide us with collateral that covers the 7 million, or you also provide us with guarantor that has collateral. Then when you do that, we'll provide you flight ticket, we'll book a flight ticket, airport pickup, and accommodation. Then you travel. When you get there and start working, you repay us in 12 months, right? In 12 months. The 12 months, that means you divide 7 million by 12. You now repay it month by month. The money is repaid by you. The money you receive, the salary from you, or the wages. The company there in abroad, you receive your money in your bank account as a legal resident, right? A legal resident, you receive your money in your account. The money does not go to anybody's account. Then you repay us. To make sure you repay us, that's where the collateral comes in. Right, so that is basically how it works. So in a nutshell, in a summary, how does we help you to move abroad? One, we can help you to secure a job offer and help you to secure a work visa and provide a sponsorship if you need our sponsorship. The total package here is 9 million. You are paying at 2 million Naira, which you pay in installment. You are not giving us that money. You're not giving us the money to keep. You keep the money, you pay bit by bit. As I show you, the first money you pay is 100,000, so you still have 1.9 kept with you. When we deliver that service, you pay the next one like that, because we would not like to collect that money and keep, since the services is broken to different stages. So as we move down the stage, to keep you updated on the process, that's how it goes. Even though you create email address where we do all this application, so it's a transparent thing, right? You will know when we are on the what each stage. when we're on the 101 section, you know when we are getting the job, you see list of jobs we are gotten, you see the CV, you create the CV, you see the list of CV, you see the cover letter, then you are updated at each stage and you pay as it go, not just dropping the money with you and go home and sit down, because this is a job process. It involves you, the candidate who want to travel. You are the one that have the skills. You are the one that the employer is looking for. You are the one traveling. So you have to be on the known of what happens. And as I mentioned before, you have to visit our office for a physical assessment. And when you visit our office, we have to assess you to know if you have the skill you claim. It's not just I have a skill, I can do this, I can do that. We have to verify to be sure that you have the skill. If you don't have the skill, we will not be able to secure a job offer for you. Sponsor East Travel will not secure a job offer for you. If you have the skill and you want our sponsorship and you are not qualified for our sponsorship, we will not sponsor even though you have the money. So you have to qualify for have the skill and also be able to qualify for a half sponsorship. You have to be able to meet the requirements. And meeting the requirement, you book a free appointment, which you can visit our office with your lawyer, a friend, or a family member, which is a free assessment. We get to know you better, ask you some questions, and get you qualified. Our board of directors will provide you a result of that assessment to show that you are qualified. Then we begin the process. So that is how basically it works. I hope I have provided all this information. So when you have done to begin, now after watching this video to this stage, and you want to begin, what you need to do is ask us to send you this link, the link of this page, so that you can go through and to make sure that to see the updated information on this page. Then the next thing is for you to ask us also to book an appointment to visit our office or to book an online assessment, right? So either ways, depends on what you want. Either you book and we have online assessment here and in-person assessment. In-person assessment is free and online assessment is paid, because some persons don't take things serious. They'll be in the market, be on the road or on TVs and all of that when you're having online assessment. In order to stop that, also to encourage people to visit our office, because we want to see you in person. I'm sure you would like to see us, so you can visit our office. It is free to book an appointment and visit our office, right? So when you visit our office, we'll take it up from there. If you qualify, or begin to process your stuff, all of that. So that is how it works. If you have any question or need further clarifications, you can get to us. This is how our work visa sponsorship works. Always visit this page so that you can get the updated information, the countries, the age requirements, the total package, the available jobs, and all of that. We can add and remove things, so you get to know all of these things when you visit this page. Thank you.